Peace. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up? That's what's up. So, again, we are the Lyrical Playground. We're on a Speak Your Voice tour that's sponsored by Usher's New Look, which allowed us to come out here, and hopefully if y'all like how y'all here, y'all demand us and we can come back again. We're a non-profit working in schools. We put on spoken word musicals, blah, 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 blah. We do our thing. So, with no further ado, let me introduce to you. Let me introduce to you. Let me introduce to you my crew, the Lyrical Playground. Gonna do what we do, so I hope you can, hope you appreciate it. Appreciate the way we wear our souls and how we gave it to you so real. You know me how we feel it straight off the top, and I'm just telling how it's real. So let me introduce to you. Let me introduce to you the Lyrical Playground. This is my crew, about to show you how we do.
Yeah. 5 reasons why I'm not going back to jail. 1. It's been 2 years since the last time handcuffs massaged my wrists. I can still smell the metal, feel the way those handcuffs held my wrist hostage, still taste the black and mild smoke on my tongue, the flashing lights, the way those sirens scream. 2. When you step out of a jail cell and the handcuffs taken off your wrists, you feel like an animal that's finally been let out of its cage. You go back home to your neighborhood and it's gentrified. Houses are dressed like tumbleweeds. The dope boys around the store act like endangered species. 3. Put your hands where I can see you. 4. Have you ever seen a grown man cry? If you would have got into his head, put his arms around his back, and make him reminisce on his actions until he is sober, his eyes will roll like slot machines. He will cry like the king of the jungles, shedding up tears to fill the Nile River. The tears tattooed to his face will crawl back to the needle which they came from. 5. 2 years later, here I stand with the bachelors of criminal justice and a fully grown man. My P.O. let me keep the handcuffs I wore while locked up. They hang on my wall to remind me that I still live in endangered species. They click like Las Vegas slot machines. I have a phenomenal job now working with these youth, these young animals whose arms maneuver like levers, whose eyes shine bright like jackpots.
She is the bitchy Louisiana bayou, too stubborn to dry up after she's been dry fucked by a wasteland of a man. She is the storm, and when she breaks the levees of my heart, it leaves me left somewhat like the lower ninth ward. Voice so powerful, she created this grand forge, and I'm enticed to this allure. She is as strong as the cypress, still standing, struggling to hold on because of oily palms, but her roots have never been uprooted. She clutches to the only thing that she believes in, which is herself, and we're both changing for the better. She's cool in her hot head, and I'm taking responsibility for some fucked up shit. Leaving with her the past and trash my father left, and like my mom gambling, placing bets on whether or not she'll stay or leave. But I hope we have more time together, see, even though she's a part of me, I know she has to part from me. And some days, y'all, some days I can't wait until I'm 6 feet deep, justifying my suicidal tendencies because I'll be investing all my time to her nourishment. But until then, I'll just recycle my thoughts and make a compost of dreams just so I can love her organically. Without her, there is no community. She is the single bird of paradise bloomed from between the cracks of the concrete.
I want to squeeze you into an incense and burn you when I meditate. Clutch your ashes with my inner thighs and hold you tight between my legs. Suck in your smoke and don't spit but swallow. I want to condense your semen into a candle. And when I miss you, I'll light it so it smells like you're coming. I want you to be so deep inside me so that when you pull out, you get your rib back. And I believe that an apple should never fall far from the tree. So your Adam's apple should graze my pelvic roots on every eve. I want you to fuck me. Like the only thing that can come too early is Monday morning. I want life-changing sex. Literally. Rearrange my insides to the point where I have to learn how to live differently. And when we are finally finished, hold me like a dream you're afraid you will forget. Hold me like a prayer. Because when we're done, you should feel like I just made you in my image.
Yeah.
So this is what we do for you. Deliver all the truth to you. I hope you can appreciate the way we wear our hearts on our sleeves. Hopefully you can dig it, so let me introduce to you. This here is my only crew. We are the LP, the Lyrical Playground. I hope we can come visit you around the town. Cause you know, we hold it down. And you know we all wear our crown. Royalty in the building, hear me out. LP, LP.